Good morning, students. Today we are starting the next point of recording transactions, and which is the main point of accounting journal. The first step in the accounting process is to record the business transactions in the books of accounts in a systematic manner. Each transaction has to be recorded in a chronological order, that is on day-to-day basis. The books in which the transactions are recorded for the first time are called as books of original entry. When the business is small and having few transactions, the businessman maintains only journal which acts as book of original entry, and in journal all the transactions are recorded. Okay, but when the business grows, the number of transactions increases and it becomes practically impossible to record all the transactions in the journal. In this case, the journal is subdivided into a number of subsidiary books. So, these books are called as subjournals or special purpose subsidiary books. They are books of original entry. Okay. The name of subsidiary books is given here: cash book, purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, bills receivable book, bills payable book, and journal proper. These all books are known as books of original entry. Because all transactions are first recorded in these books and then they are posted to ledger, which is the next main and important book of accounting. Okay, ledger is called as principal book of accounts, as all the accounting information can be obtained from the ledger. We will discuss only journal in this topic. Okay, journal. This is the basic book of original entry. In this book, transactions are recorded on day-to-day basis, that is daily, as and when they take place with reference to source documents. Afterwards, these transactions are posted to ledger. Here the format of journal is given. There are 5 columns. First column is of date. This column records the day, month, year of the transaction. Second column is of particular. This column is used to record the two aspects of the transactions, that is, which account is debited, which account is credited, will be recorded in this column. Similarly, after recording debit and credit of the accounts, narration will be there. Narration is brief description of the transaction in written. Okay. Now, next column is of LF. Long form is ledger folio. This column records the page number of ledger where the posting of this account has been made. मी तुम्हाला असं सांगितलं की जर्नलमध्ये जी एंट्री केली जाते तिचं पोस्टिंग नंतर लेजरमध्ये केलं जातं. सो LF कॉलममध्ये लेजरमध्ये या एंट्रीचा रेफरन्स कोणत्या पेजवर आला आहे तो पेज नंबर दिलेला असतो. नेक्स्ट कॉलम इज डेबिट अमाउंट. In this column, amount of account debited is written, and in credit amount column, amount of account credited is written. Okay. Here some features of journal are given. First, all transactions are first recorded in the journal. So this journal is known as book of original entry. Here The transactions are recorded as and when they take place. Second, journal records transaction in a chronological order. Means a journal is a daily accounting record. Transactions are recorded daily in this book. It records both credit and debit aspects of a transaction according to double entry system of bookkeeping. Fourth, an entry recorded in the journal is known as journal entry. Each journal entry is accompanied with a brief explanation of the transaction. मी आत्ताच तुम्हाला थोड्या वेळापूर्वी सांगितलं की नॅरेशन असतं त्याच्याबरोबर शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द ट्रान्झॅक्शन. नॅरेशन मीन्स शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द ट्रान्झॅक्शन. फिफ्थ, ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स आर रेकॉर्डेड इन द जर्नल ऑन डेली बेसिस. ते मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं. आणि लास्ट, journal shows complete details of a transaction in one entry. Okay, so now we will start preparing journal for every problem. First we have to decide debit and credit, and then we have to enter the transaction in journal. Let's start. See, this is the first transaction of preparation of journal. See the problem. Enter the following transactions in the journal of Siaram and Sons. Siaram and Sons. This is the party's name. Transactions are given below. Dates are given from January 1st to January 27th. First, Siaram and Sons started business with cash rupees 50,000. On 2nd January, purchased goods for cash rupees 20,000. On January 4th, purchased goods from Subhash rupees 12,000. On January 5th, purchased furniture for cash rupees 6,000. On 10th, paid cash to Subhash rupees 8,000. 16th, purchased goods from Ravi for cash rupees 7,500. 17th, purchased goods from Ravi rupees 5,000. On January 20, bought machinery for cash rupees 8,000. And on January 27, paid rent rupees 400. Okay, so now we have to prepare the journal and pass the journal entries from these transactions. So we have to pass the journal entries of this problem, Siaram and Sons. Some transactions are given here. Let's pass the journal entries. This is the column date, particulars, LF, that is ledger folio, debit amount and credit amount. These are the columns of journal. Okay, now we have to pass journal entries directly in journal. आपल्याला माहिती आहे की आत्तापर्यंत आपण डेबिट क्रेडिट ठरवण्यासाठी विचार करत होतो प्रत्येक एंट्रीचा. जर्नल करताना आपल्याला प्रत्येक एंट्रीचा मनातल्या मनात विचार करता आला पाहिजे. विच अमाऊंट विल बी डेबिटेड, विच अमाऊंट विल बी क्रेडिटेड, अँड देन वी हॅव टू पास द जर्नल एंट्री इन जर्नल. ओके, पण हे सुरुवातीचेच प्रॉब्लेम्स चालू आहेत, त्यामुळे आपण तुम्ही रफ पेपरवर डेबिट आणि क्रेडिट डिसाईड करून घेऊ शकता वर्किंग नोट करून शॉर्टमध्ये, so that you can pass the journal entry. So first entry, Siaram and Sons started business with cash rupees 50,000. So there will be cash account and capital account. Okay, as cash comes into the business, or cash is our asset, it increases, it will be debited and capital account will be credited. In this way तुम्ही शॉर्टमध्ये सॉल्व करून घेऊ शकता सगळ्या एंट्रीचं डेबिट आणि क्रेडिट. while deciding debit and credit you can use traditional approach or modern approach. कोणताही अप्रोच तुम्ही वापरून डेबिट आणि क्रेडिट डिसाईड करू शकता, ते बरोबर ठरणं महत्त्वाचं आहे फक्त. तुम्हाला जो अप्रोच कम्फर्टेबल वाटत असेल तो अप्रोच फॉलो करा आणि डेबिट आणि क्रेडिट ठरवा. सेकंड एंट्री, परचेस गुड्स फॉर कॅश. टू अकाउंट्स विल बी इन्व्हॉल्ड हिअर, परचेसेस अकाउंट अँड कॅश अकाउंट. So purchases account will be debited and cash account will be credited. As purchases are our expenses, expenses increase debit, cash decrease credit. Third entry, purchase goods from Subhash. This is a credit transaction. So two accounts are involved here, purchases account and Subhash account. Okay, purchases or expenses debited as expenses increases. Subhash is our creditor, our liability increases, so credited. Fourth, purchase furniture for cash. So two accounts will be involved, furniture account and cash account. We can use traditional approach or also we can use any approach. These are real accounts because both are our assets. As we are purchasing furniture, furniture comes in, cash goes out, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Understood? Now next entry, fifth entry, paid cash to Subhash. We are paying cash to Subhash, so two accounts involved, Subhash account and cash account. We are paying cash to Subhash. Subhash is the receiver, personal account, debit the receiver, and cash real account, credit what goes out. Sixth, now purchase goods from Ravi for cash. Even though Ravi, party's name is given in this sentence, they told us that this transaction is for cash. So this is a cash transaction. So two accounts will be involved, purchases account and cash account. Okay. Now purchases our expenses according to modern approach. Purchases our expenses increases debit, cash our asset decreases credit. Any you can apply any approach while deciding debit and credit. Seventh, purchase goods from Ravi. Now in this transaction, for cash words are not here, party's name Ravi is given and entries of purchase, so this is a credit transaction. So two accounts will be involved, purchases account and Ravi's account. Purchases expenses increases debit, Ravi credited increases credit. Okay, in this way we can decide debit and credit. Now second last, eighth I will write here, eighth transaction, bought machinery for cash. Two accounts will be involved, machinery account and cash account. We are buying means purchasing machinery, so machinery comes in, cash goes out, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. This is the rule of traditional approach. Real account, both are real accounts. Now last entry, paid rent. So two accounts will be involved, rent account and cash account. As per modern approach, rent is expense increases debit and cash is our asset decreases credit. As per traditional approach, rent is our expense, nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, cash account, real account, credit what goes out. Okay. Now we will pass journal entries in our journal one by one. Date. In this problem also dates are given. Started business with cash, date is January 1st, so we will write date here, January 1st. Now we will pass journal entry here. We have decided that cash account debit and capital account credit. We have to write the account debited first in this way, cash account debit. Okay, write the amount in debit column, which is rupees 50,000, dash in credit column, and to capital account, the account which is credited we have to write in this way, to capital account, in amount in credit column 50,000, and a short description of this entry, that which is called as narration. Narration will be being business started by cash, by investing cash, we can say. And we have completed the first journal entry. The account which is debited, we have to write in this way, cash account debit, and the account which is credited in this way, to capital account. जो अकाउंट डेबिट केलेला आहे त्याची अमाऊंट डेबिट कॉलममध्ये, जो अकाउंट क्रेडिट केलेला आहे त्याची अमाऊंट क्रेडिट कॉलममध्ये, आणि शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ दॅट ट्रान्झॅक्शन इन ब्रॅकेट्स विच इज कॉल्ड ॲज नॅरेशन. ओके. Now the second entry, purchase goods for cash. See here, we have decided that purchases account debit and cash account will be credited. So January 2nd, purchases account is debited. So we will write in this way, purchases account debit to cash account is credited. So to cash account. Purchases account will be debited by rupees 20,000 and cash account will be debited by rupees 20,000, and narration being goods purchased for cash. Okay. Now the next entry, see the date, January 4th. The entry is purchase goods from Subhash. Purchase goods from Subhash is a credit transaction, so purchases account will be debited, Subhash account will be credited. So we have to write in this way, purchases account debit, amount of the entry is rupees 12,000. So purchases account is debited by rupees 12,000 to Subhash account, it is credited by rupees 12,000, and narration will be goods purchased on credit, being goods purchased on credit. बिईंग हा वर्ड लिहिलाच पाहिजे असं काही कंपल्सरी नाही आहे, नॉर्मली बऱ्याच वेळा लिहितात. बिईंग गुड्स पर्चेस्ड ऑन क्रेडिट. फ्रॉम सुभाष लिहिण्याची गरज नाही आहे, कारण सुभाषकडनंच घेतलं ते कळतं वाचणाऱ्याला, कारण एंट्रीमध्ये सुभाष आहे. नाव द नेक्स्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन. नेक्स्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन इज परचेस फर्निचर फॉर कॅश अँड द डेट इज January 5th. Purchase furniture for cash. See, you are working. Furniture account will be debited, cash account will be credited. So furniture account debit to cash account. Furniture purchased for cash. Furniture account will be debited by rupees 6,000 and cash account will be credited by rupees 6,000. Next entry now. January 10th. See the problem. Paid cash to Subhash rupees 8,000. Paid cash to Subhash rupees 8,000. See, you are working. In this entry, Subhash account will be debited and cash account will be credited. So Subhash account debit to cash account. Amount is rupees 8,000. So Subhash account will be debited by rupees 8,000 dash in credit column. Cash account will be credited by rupees 8,000 dash in debit column, and the narration is cash paid to Subhash. आय होप तुम्हाला कळतं आहे. नेक्स्ट एंट्री बघा. डेट आहे 16 जानेवारी 16. सी द एंट्री. परचेस गुड्स फ्रॉम रवी फॉर कॅश. Purchased goods from Ravi for cash. This is a cash transaction, and we have decided that purchases account is debited, cash account is credited. So entry will be purchases account debit to cash account. Narration will be being goods purchased for cash. And the amount is 7,500. So purchases account will be debited by 7,500. Cash account will be credited by rupees 7,500. Okay. Now the next transaction. See your problem. January 17. Here date. Particulars. LF, that is ledger folio, debit rupees and credit rupees. January 17. The entry is purchase goods from Ravi. Purchase goods from Ravi. This is a credit transaction. So purchases account will be debited, Ravi's account will be credited. So entry will be purchases account debit. Purchases account will be debited by rupees 5,000 to Ravi's account. Cash account is not involved in this transaction as it is a credit transaction. So purchases account debit 5,000 to Ravi's account 5,000. This will be the entry, and narration will be goods purchased on credit. Now January 20. See the entry. Bought machinery for cash. So two accounts are involved, machinery account and cash account, and machinery account will be debited, cash account will be credited. So machinery account debit rupees 8,000 in debit column to cash account. As cash account is credited, amount will be in credit column 8,000. And narration, machinery purchased for cash. And now the last transaction, January 27. The transaction is paid rent rupees 400. So two accounts are involved, rent account and cash account. Rent account will be debited, cash account will be credited. So rent account debit, it will be debited by rupees 400. So in debit column rupees 400 to cash account. Cash account will be credited by rupees 400. So amount will be in credit column. And narration, rent paid. Obviously it will be in cash only. So we have completed our entries. Now we have to tally the journal. Total, we will write total words here. And now we have to make total of debit column amounts, and we will write the amount here, total amount of debit column, and total amount of credit column will be written here, and the amounts should be same if we have debited the correct account and credited the correct account. Okay, so let's add. The total is 1,16,900, and same total of credit column 1,16,900. Okay, in this way we will total rupees we can say. In this way, we will pass journal entries in journal. That's all.